I'm Sav and this is Lagom Eats. Today we're going to be making Mexican stuffed sweet potatoes. This is a really easy and healthy recipe that is super filling and satisfies that Mexican food craving. Let's take a look at the ingredients. We're going to need 2 sweet potatoes, 1 large chicken breast, a bell pepper, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, a pinch of red pepper flakes, half a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of paprika, a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, 1 can of pinto beans, 1 tablespoon of oil, some pickled red onions, 1 small onion, 1 jalapeno, an avocado, a clove of garlic, some cotija cheese, some shredded Colby Jack cheese, and salt and pepper. Let's get cooking. So the first thing we're gonna do is bake our sweet potatoes. So we already scrubbed our sweet potatoes. I'm gonna go ahead and prick these all over with a fork. This allows the steam to release while it's baking. Then we'll take some foil. We'll wrap them all up. Now we're gonna bake these at 425 degrees for about 45 to 60 minutes until they're tender. While the sweet potatoes are baking, let's make our filling. We're gonna start by prepping our ingredients. We're gonna take our chicken breast and we're gonna dice it up. Grayson hears chicken and comes running. And here comes Chauncey. We're gonna set these aside on a plate. And then you're gonna wanna clean your cutting board and your knife so we can chop our veggies. Let's go ahead and dice up our bell pepper. I'm using a red one, but of course you can use green, yellow, orange, whatever color is your favorite. And Grayson comes running again because I always give him this little chunk. He loves bell pepper. Uh-oh, Chauncey's coming to him. I'm gonna have to give him some. All right, you want some too? Sorry. All right, we're gonna dice this up. So since this is going in the sweet potatoes, you do want your veggies to be rather small. Not super, super tiny, but definitely a dice. Otherwise, they're gonna be too large to go in the sweet potatoes. All right, let's dice up our onion. Cut it in half and take off this peel. Now I'm using a white onion here because honestly, that's what was on sale at the grocery store. Usually don't buy white onions. I usually buy yellow onions, but these were cheap, so I bought them. So we're using that today, but you can use a yellow onion, a sweet onion. I actually like to use red onions a lot too. Whatever you want. Okay, we'll get this a dice. Go ahead and dice up our jalapeno. Now make sure you do this last because then your cutting board is gonna be covered in all these spicy juices. And, oh, my eyes are like burning from the onions still. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Ah. Now, if you don't like spicy, you can take out the seeds. This dish is a bit spicy. We still have the cayenne and the red pepper flakes, so adjust for your taste preference. We're ready to make our filling, so let's turn on our stove to medium-high and let the pan heat up. All right, so while that's heating up, let's season our chicken. I'm just gonna put salt and pepper all over it. Go ahead and give it a little mix so all those pieces get all salty. Let's put in our oil. Put about a tablespoon or so. Let that heat up a little bit. All right, we'll put in our chicken. All right, let's flip these guys. And we want to make sure we cook these completely through so there's no more pink. All right, our chicken is cooked, so we're gonna put these on a plate and we'll set them aside. We're gonna turn down our stove to like medium. I'm gonna add a bit more oil. Our pan is a little dry. And we're gonna add in all our veggies. We're adding these bell peppers, the onion, and the jalapeno. We're gonna add in our garlic as well. You can either mince this up with a knife or use a microplane like I'm gonna do. Okay, we'll mix it up a bit. And we're gonna saute this for about 5 to 7 minutes until our veggies are softened. All right, now we're gonna add all our delicious spices. We'll start with some chili powder. I'm gonna pour about a teaspoon in here. Cumin, another about a teaspoon. Half teaspoon of paprika. Half teaspoon of oregano. And then our cayenne and red pepper flakes. Add as much as you want for how spicy you want your dish. Okay, let's mix it up a bit. Smells delicious with all those spices. Smells like a Mexican restaurant in here. We'll add some salt and pepper. Add a pepper in here, I guess. I'm going to drain our can of beans really quick. All right, we're gonna add our pinto beans in here. And they're already cooked, so we just need to warm them through. Mix them in there. Lots of fiber in this dish from the pinto beans and the sweet potato. All right, so I'm gonna add the chicken back in, and we're just gonna keep it very low just to keep the filling warm while our sweet potatoes continue to cook. All right, let's taste it, see if we need anything else. It's good, very spicy. Needs a bit more salt. Let's check on our sweet potatoes. Our potatoes are tender, so we're going to take them out of our foil. We're gonna cut them in half. Not all the way through though. They're hot, so be careful. So what we're gonna do is scoop out all the flesh and we'll put it into our skillet. All right, let's mix the sweet potato into our filling. We're gonna put these sweet potatoes onto a foil-lined baking sheet. And then we're going to put our filling back into them. And we just want to stuff them as high as they will go. Our potatoes are stuffed and there's probably gonna be some extra left over, but that makes great leftovers or served on the side. So we're going to sprinkle our Colby Jack all over. And we're gonna bake these in a 350-degree oven for about 10 to 15 minutes till the cheese is melted and the filling is heated through. All right, they are all ready. We're gonna take them off now and we'll finish it with all our toppings. Okay, let's top it off with some avocado. And of course you can put whatever your favorite Mexican toppings are. Of course, I love a lot of avocado. And some pickled red onions. I just made these by combining equal parts vinegar, water, and then a bit of salt and sugar. And then you just refrigerate them for a few days. Alrighty, just put these on top. Then lastly, a little sprinkle of our cotija. All right, let's try it. melted cheese. It's a bit creamy from the sweet potato, spicy from the jalapeno, cayenne, and pepper flakes. But you've got the avocado that kind of cools it down and a touch of acidity from the pickled onions. This is the perfect meal if you're looking for something healthy, but you still want that filling and satisfying Mexican food flavor. I hope you guys enjoyed my Mexican stuffed sweet potatoes. The full recipe can be found on my food blog at logomeats.com. I've got new delicious dishes coming out every week, so hit a like and subscribe below. I'll see you guys next time. Hey-do!